So, we are going to start with the one that I think people are probably the most excited for, and that's Pia. So, the new additions here, there's a couple of them, so let's go over them. So, first and foremost, Torch the Tower. People were previously playing Fiery Impulse, and the problem with Fiery Impulse is you happen to have a lot of your spells are a lot of your spells are in adventures, right? You have like Chain, which is an instant or sorcery. You have Hare and Questing Druid, neither of which are instants or sorceries in the graveyard. And then, you have Showdowns and stuff. So, like, Fiery Impulse was kind of awkward in the deck before. And this is, I think, an upgrade because it also hits Planeswalkers and you get to scry one. And it exiles. So, a lot of big upgrades to this, and you can just sacrifice a Pia token or like a wedding announcement token pretty easily. So that's kind of cool. And then the other updates here are the new adventure cards. So we have Pollen-Shield Hare, which is a card that I think is quite powerful. So 2 mana 2/2 that gives all your creature tokens +1/+1, and then you have Hare Raising. How can I raise my Hare if I don't have any? You give a creature +X/+X and Vigilance, where X is the number of creatures for a single green mana. So if you go super wide with Pia, you can pump up one of your Pia tokens because that has flying, some sort of evasion. And then we have Questing Druid, which is sort of like the Seek the Beast half of this is kind of like an instant speed Reckless Impulse. It's not quite the same thing because it says until your next end step, and Wrenn's Resolve and Impulse says until the end of your next turn, which means that if you Questing Druid on your own turn, you only get them for that turn. You don't get them for an additional turn. So it's a little bit worse than that, but the upside is you have a 2 mana 1/1 that gets pumped whenever you play more Resolves, Swiftspear, any of these other cards. So that is pretty cool as well. And then we're only playing 2 Resolve, 2 Impulse, because we've effectively cut 4 of those for 4 Questing Druids. And then with Pollen-Shield Hare, because the Lord says all of your creature tokens get pumped, you kind of want more ways to generate tokens besides just Pia, and that's where Wedding Announcement comes in. You can make a lot of tokens with this. You can, tokens get pumped by Hare. You flip the announcement, tokens get pumped by announcement. So kind of like a lot of cool stuff going on. And then, again, the tokens help with Torch the Tower, so kind of like a package DLS of sorts. And those are pretty much the only changes. We have one Bivouac that I'm trying out. I don't even know if this should be in the deck because it is a tap land, but figured it was worth trying out. The reality is this happens a lot. All right, this hand's good. We'll keep it. Ah, yes. Back to reality. I remembered why I stopped playing this format, as my opponent plays Llanowar on turn 1. Now I know why. We don't need gray mana. Right. Cool. Okay, I only have 2 cards left. I'm sure they have Cav. They chose not to attack with Elf. Oh, they have Boseiju? Okay. Noted. Boseiju, noted. So now I can go Pia, hold up Druid. Yeah, that makes sense. 2 mana, Pia. Vantage, pass, hold up Druid. Maybe they'll Boseiju my Springleaf Drum for no reason. Go. I'm going to save the Chain of the Rocks because they definitely have Boseiju. Yeah. This can get a green source too, which is nice. You know what I actually should have done? No, I was going to say I should have Questing Druided in response to try and hit the shock, because then I could have shocked one of the elves. That could have been worth it. Oath of Anissa. The Hare is good. I mean, it's not good when you don't have creatures in play. Oh, I thought you were trolling. Okay, I actually do think this card is very good. They missed. Nice deck. What deck did I miss? This is the first deck. I'm coping and spending too much time on it. Because I just keep telling myself, this has to be it, this has to be it. So, this is mostly just cope. But this is the lead, guys, I promise. Okay, 2 lands off of that. Not ideal. Let's start with... Do we want to play Questing Druid here? So, 1, 2, 3, potentially 6 mana. So I can go 2 mana for this. Then we can play another Seek the Beast, try to spike another chain, and then we can double chain, kill both of these. I think that's a good plan, so let's start with this. Get a counter from Pia. Play Stomping Ground untapped. Then we go 2 mana, Seek the Beast. Counter there. And we hit more lands. Well, that is not ideal. So I think what my plan is going to be kill the Cav, and then I can use this to play Hair Raising on the Pia? No, I think I just don't let them block. Attack for 6. I could have pumped the Pia and let them chump block. Maybe that was better. I mean, this is looking not bad, right? That was a good turn. I don't know if it's good enough, but it was a good turn. Relatively impressive. Yeah, we found all the lands from the last leagues. So, let's go questing Druid. Get a token from Pia. And then we can go Hare, pump the Druid, pump the tokens. Okay. So they're at 14. They have a lot of blockers. So I think we just send the flyers. Yeah, that's really all good attacks. Send the flyers. We go to 6, we play Soul-Scar, and we vibe. We do vibe. Alright, go. You have to kill me this turn. They have no cards in hand. Alright, well, if you're not going to scoop, I'm going to style on you a little bit. Only because they didn't scoop. It's not BM if they don't scoop, alright, chat? Attack. Alright, cool. We got a game! We did it! I repeat, we have a game. We have gotten a single game. Pogs in the chat. That's awesome, Rosie Dog. Okay, what do we want against green? Reidane is, like, not terrible. This could be okay. This could be okay. I'm not going to bring in Alpine Moon, I think. I think it's just these 6. I don't really know what's bad against green is the thing. Yeah, that one single game was worth all 3 of the 0-1 drops. You see, the thing is, if people watch this on YouTube, if this gets uploaded to YouTube, they won't see the 3 0-1 drops, so they'll never know. I usually trim a Showdown, it's just a little bit too slow. Do this for 2 Deccan Stones. Honestly, I don't even know if I want the Reidanes or the Invasions. I think just this is good. We're cooking. We are cooking. We're going to play Temur Adventures after this. So if you guys are excited for some Balloona Grand Squall, which I like to call Savage Knuckleblade at home, get hyped for that. This hand's good. Yeah, chat will know, but it's fine. They kept the 7-card hand without a 1-drop? Do you even play mono green? Do you even mono green, bro? Is it possible to get Besieged with Mana Traders yet? Likely no. Mana Traders usually has like 2 or 3 day delay on getting the new cards. Yeah, bait actor. Havon. I'm sure I want to sequence this. I was thinking about going Swiftspear Drum. Ooh, what if we did this? I'm missing 1 damage, but I'm getting the Soul-Scar in play this way, which I think is worth it. Yeah, I think this is worth it. It's -1 damage, but I get this into play. Did I cook anything with Mosswood Dread Knight? I haven't, because I'm not really sold on that card. It has potential, but I'm not. I don't know exactly what yet. We played against somebody who played like a black-green mid-range deck last league, and it looked like kind of okay. It's more of a standard player. Yeah, I could see it. I just don't know that like you have that kind of time in Pioneer is the thing. It's a lot of questing druids. Alright, I would like to seek my beast. She's seeking my beast till I'm questing my druid. So we get a token off of this. I think my plan is just, like, send everything, let them eat a prowess creature. I can't play the Showdown this turn. They're dead next turn, but the question is, do we get a next turn? You're beseeching with Demonic Pact right now. Don't know if it's good. Ooh, beseech with Demonic Pact is kind of hot. I like that. I haven't thought about that. And then you can, like, get more Demonic Pacts to keep the chain going. Or if you have a Pact on 2, you can just use it to sack it. Please don't hit Nykthos. Chat, we win. We won a match? Holy shit, deck's broken. One match, deck is completely obscene. Stop the count, retire undefeated. Alright, back to reality. Okay, this hand works. I actually don't know what to put back with this hand. It's like a good 7. I also want to put back a land. But, like, also, what land do I put back? Because I want the mountain for chain, potentially. Yeah, it might just be the mountain. Let's do it. It's, like, super awkward if I find chained. No, I think I want the green for Hare. Maybe it's better to put back the Gorge. Okay. Let's do this. Ew. That's bad. You told us to believe you didn't say the whole league. That's true. I said I prayed for that one game. I didn't mention the follow-up games. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. So I could Druid to try and hit, or I could Seek the Beast to try and hit a land drop, or I could just play Pia and miss my land drop. I think I have to Seek the Beast. Need a land badly, though. Okay, it's not great, but better than not hitting a land. Let me lose the 2 Pias. Yeah, man. I'm actually kind of down on this card. I didn't realize how bad the, like, so with a card like Reckless Impulse, it says until the end of your next turn you may play those cards, but Druid says until your next end step. So I'm actually kind of super down on this card. It has not looked very good. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how much of a difference it made, but, like, it's been worse than Impulse almost every single time I've cast it. Can you tell me right now if there's anything better than green with Wilds and Pioneer? I mean, Rakdos Sack is the best deck. I'll die on that hill. I think Sack is a better deck than green. No, I do not, Seth. I have a Chandra in play. That's not good. Go Drum. I can't really go Drum, Druid, Hare. So I think what I'm going to do is just Impulse first. See where we go from there. Okay, now I can double Hare, which actually is kind of nice, I think. Yeah, if we go double here, because this means I have 2 lethal attackers to Chandra, so, like, they either chump block with Beast Human or I kill Chandra. And, like, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I traded half of these 2 for, I guess, 1 Fall Lovestruck Beast. So we're kind of at card parity, but now I have all the shit to cast over here. It's looking okay. Yeah, maybe you need a lower curve for it. And this deck does have, like, a relatively high curve. I'm sorry, what? DJ, run that shit back? Okay, party's over. Party is over. Yeah, the Possibility Storm gamer. Oh, man. Guess we just deal 4 to the Chandra. We're kind of, like, sort of running out of gas here, kinda. They exiled a Possibility Storm. Actually, Possibility Storm is hilarious against me because my deck is all adventures. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I agree. It feels a little awkward, but I think we have to pressure Chandra. Ooh, that's a good draw. Do I play Druid first? I have 6 mana. Because the reason to play Druid first is so I don't have to tap the Swiftspear. But if I Druid first, I don't have mana after I Showdown. So maybe I just, like, forget about the Druid. Because I think it might be more important to have mana after Showdown. Yeah, let's just Showdown. We can maybe get the Druid going next turn. I guess getting it going this turn would give us a better attacker next turn, maybe. Okay. Those are cards. So... I think it's probably better to tap the Swiftspear to play the Pia, because then I can go land, get a token, Swiftspear, get a token, and then put the Chandra to 1, as opposed to land Pia, tap the Pia, and the drum make 1 token, then they can, yeah, I think I like that better. So red, white, play Pia, play land, get a token, play Swiftspear, get a token, and then we can just do a whole bunch of cooking next turn. We can likely kill them next turn, as long as we don't die this turn. Okay, send to a Chandra. That's fine. But yeah, all of these are going to trigger Pia. And here's the part where the Hare comes up, too, because we're going to make a bunch of tokens off Pia, and we have 2 Lords. So, Hare's going to look good this game. Mana from Chandra. That's scary. The hell are they doing? Okay. The thing is, we have Chained on Borborygmos, so I don't know how they're killing us, if that's the case, right? Do you think they forgot? Maybe they have Boseiju in hand. They only have 1 card, though, so they can't have Adventure Spell plus Boseiju. Blairly Honest, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. They have enough mana, right? They just go Adventure Spell. Yeah, and then they have mana left over for Boseiju, right? So we're probably dead. We're dead if they have a Boseiju in their deck, I think. Thank you for the 3 months, Blairly. Appreciate the sub. I mean, they cast the Possibility Storm relatively, like, convincingly. Kind of seemed like they thought they had me dead. Maybe they forgore about something. They forgore. Right, but what I'm saying is they can draw their whole deck if they have the setup. They go Adventure Spell, hit, enter the Infinite into Ballista, or enter the Infinite, draw their deck, right? So they have their whole deck in hand. Then they go Boseiju, target the Chain of the Rocks, and then they have their whole deck in hand with Borborygmos. That's mine. New card. First day of class. Okay. Wait, where? What? Okay, then they can Environmental Sciences. That gets the Enter the Infinite. Okay. But now they don't have mana to Boseiju. Okay, well, let them cook, let them cook. They would have had enough mana, but they had to use the mana for first day of class. And now they don't have mana to Boseiju. I'm confused. Okay. I guess we take those. Oh, man. They'll get me with Spirit Guide? Surely. Yeah, there's the forest, but they don't have a legend for Boseiju. So they're still 1 mana short. Grabby Giant. What the hell is Grabby Giant? Oh, right. Ah, that's 5-head. That is 5-head. Wow, that's insane. So they put this back, they ballisted into this, made a treasure, and that's 2 mana for Boseiju. Wow. Wild. Yeah, we're dead. Good beats. Good beats. Alright, GG's. Game 2. That was kind of sick. Props. They do have a massive forehead. Alright, I have to imagine Reidane is good against Possibility Storm. This one's probably okay, too. Trim on this, trim on this, trim on this, maybe trim one of these. I'm just cutting cards at random, kind of. No, I don't have Needle. I don't like how we can't easily tell if cards are on an adventure. Yeah, they really should have separate... they should have separate zones for that. If you hover over them, it says, like, either on an adventure or can be played until the end of this turn. But they really should have separate zones. Make things a lot cleaner. Okay. This hand's fine. Oh, right, okay. I get it now. I always forget about that. The classic joke. Needle on Borborygmos. Said no one ever. Let's play Swiftspear. Trying to think of how I want to sequence this. Let's impulse here. Maybe it was better to just... Yeah, I got punished. I was thinking about just, like, tapping the Pia so I could play an extra token. Because this way I don't get to play one extra token. Okay. You think Invasion there? Yeah, that could have been better, too. And then I could have Impulse prior to playing land next turn. Oh, and I could have flipped the Invasion. Yeah, that would have been way better. Yeah. You're right. I should have done that. Yeah, it was bugged forever. I do remember that. Okay, land. Counter there. Now let's go Invasion. Trigger there. Take a peek at what's going on. Hopefully take a Possibility Storm. Oh, they have two. Well, fuck me, I guess, huh? I mean, there's no point in taking a Possibility Storm, right? So I guess we take this to, like, try and cut them off of doing stuff. I don't know. And then we get to go Hare raising. Hold on. I'm trying to think of how I want to sequence this. Is double Hare lethal? No, it's not lethal. I also kind of want to flip the Invasion. So it's +3/+3. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But if they take 13, then we can just kill them with double Lord next turn. So, yeah, actually, let's just go double Hare raising and send everything at them. I think I like that. Well, I'm not going to play Hare from Exile until next turn. I'm just going to shove everything at them here. I'm going to ignore the Invasion, too. Because this means that double Hare next turn is lethal. So they, like, kind of have to chump block here. Or not. I guess they... Do they kill us if they find, like, land plus Lovestruck Beast, maybe? I couldn't prevent that because they had two copies of Possibility Storm. Should I have taken Immolation? Immolation doesn't matter. Because it's only +2/-2. They can't kill the Pia. And I can still just double Hare from Exile. Isn't it more damage if you play Hare from Exile this turn? No, because I have to tap a creature, right? This is the only deck we've played so far. I'm spending a little bit more time on this because this one's... I think this one has the most potential, but we'll get to other decks later at some point. But I'm having a great time so far. You get a 2/2 Thopter. What am I tapping though? Do I just tap the other Thopter then? That could have been better. This hand has no white mana. It kept 7. 3-color mana base, something. Okay, this hand's very good. Oh, Moto's just, like, super lagging. Did my internet die? Oh, did my stream die, chat? No, we're good. Is it just Moto? Stream dead. Dead stream, no! I think it's just Moto. Moto is, like, lagging super hard right now. Okay, we're good now. Soul-Scar Mage. Yeah, we had a rough first couple leagues, but we're 1-0 in this one in game 3. Let's Pia. You defend a draw spell here. You like the Hare, feel like we can cut the Druid and just use the Hare as a finisher. Yeah, Hare has been impressive. Druid has been kind of mid, though. I mean, I think I have to just go for this and try to hit a land. Thank you. Wow, that's like the nuts. That's probably as good as it possibly could have been. Yeah, I don't think that could have been any better. Do I want to sacrifice a Thopter to scry one? Is that worth it? I don't think so. Because I do have the Lord in hand. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. What are we intending to bargain with? Torch the Tower, just Thopters? No, mostly just Thopters. But, like, you do make a lot of them off Pia. It's a thing where it's mostly just all upside. A lot of the time, like, you're going to be casting this on turn 1 against a Llanowar Elf, in which case it's no different than Play with Fire. But the upside is, you can, if you have a Thopter in play, not only can you deal 3 damage, which means you can kill Greasefang, and Play with Fire can't, but it also exiles, which does come up against stuff like Old Growth Troll. Chandra. Chandra kill Pia. I am okay with that. So what's our turn like this turn? We're obviously going to kill Chandra, but, like, what's the rest of our turn? It's probably just Showdown, right? Be mana efficient. I could go Pia plus Questing Druid. I feel like Pia Druid has to be worse than just playing Showdown. Like, Pia Druid, make a token. I mean, I guess we go wider for the Hare next turn. Actually, it might not be that bad. But, like, if we Showdown, we can just go Pia Druid Hare next turn. Yeah, let's Showdown. I also don't love exposing the Pia main phase. Okay, and we could just play Soul-Scar Mage this turn and still kill the Chandra, right? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, then we could just go nuts with Pia next turn. Like, they can tap out for... Oh, you know what? Wait, this is gonna get weird. Because now... Okay. What the fuck do we lead with? Because now we're under Possibility Storm. We do get double triggers for Showdown, which is nice. Yeah. I guess we lead with Pia, because I think that's the highest upside of spiking another Pia off the top. So let's lead Pia. Let's go counter here. What do we hit? We hit a Swiftspear, okay. Counter here. Swiftspear resolves. Now what? Could go Reckless Impulse? Land Hare. Well, we can Reckless Impulse first, though, right? And then Hare again. Like, we can Impulse and Hare, but you just want to go Hare first. Counter here. We hit a Wrenn's Resolve. It's pretty good. Okay, counter here. Wait, maybe we should play Possibility Storm in our Pia deck. It goes really hard with Showdown. This is kind of funny. Okay. So we have a Druid and an Impulse. We hit a bunch of lands. So I guess we Impulse again? Druid hit removal. Well, what removal would I be able to hit? I think I play the Impulse. Storm only from hand. Oh. Right, okay. Well, then I'll definitely Impulse, yeah. Because this way we can find Chained. Or we can find Hair Raising. Chained is unfortunately not lethal, right? Oh, no, it's Xaxes. It's Xaxes, right? Yeah, I think it's Xaxes. Holy shit. 15, right? Oh boy, what a game, dude. Oh my god. That was sick. That was so good. It's a bit land heavy, but removal spell Pia Impulse I think is good enough, so we'll keep this. I think I like Cheeky Mouse for this deck. That's kind of cool. One thing I have found is I think the Druids are bad, because, like, the Seek the Beast is so much worse than Reckless Impulse, and I have not found myself actually casting Questing Druid that often, so I think these need to go for more copies of Impulse. That's, like, one thing I definitely want to do. We could try Mouse, too. Mouse could be okay. How fast is queuing at the moment? Like 10 seconds. It's pretty fast. I haven't had issues. The Forest. Second Elf. No second Elf. Definitely gonna Pia here. Yeah, I think these Druids are a lot worse than just playing more Impulses. But Hare has looked really impressive. Could we all agree on that? Hare has looked really good. Okay, let's Impulse first. Awkward. Do I attack with the Pia? and just trade Pia for Troll, because this exiles. I think I'd be willing to give up Pia here, right? I think that's like a fine trade. Yeah, I agree. I think the Troll's more valuable. Oh, they're willing to take the trade. I think this is a good trade for me. Deal. Yes, that's the problem, Ironblood. That is the problem that we're having. So, Seek the Beast says, until your next end step. Reckless Impulse says, until the end of your next turn. So they are worded differently. Like, Seek is much, much worse than Reckless Impulse. Do I run out double Druid? I mean, I kind of want to cast a draw spell here to try and find Chained. Like, I can cast Seek the Beast, and then if I brick, just play the Druid. Because I would love to find a removal spell here. Okay. Well, now I guess we go land. And then play this Druid. Let me go for Brook next turn. I don't know, though. With, like, them having Nykthos, I really wanted to try and find Chain for this. I think that was too important. Like, I understand what you're saying. But if we hit Chain, it's just so much better. Because then I could just go, like, Chain tap land or something. It's also not really, because they're just going to, like, if they have a big turn, they're going to make a bunch of blockers for this, you know? So it's not that much pressure. Seeks an instant. Yeah, this deck doesn't really play that much at instant speed, though. So, like, it actually doesn't matter that much that it's an instant. Storm the Festival. Okay, Brick Storm. W, Brick Storm. If we find Chain, we're in a great spot. Brood Prowess at all? Yeah, there should be a list on the Mox field. So I think we start with Swiftspear. Yeah, we go Swiftspear, Reckless Impulse. And then try to find Chained. Chained is so massive here. And then I think if we brick off Chained, we might just play the other Questing Druid. I guess we could just do Seek the Beast instead. No, but Seek the Beast is worse if I hit a Showdown, right? So let's do this. I think I like this. Ooh. Okay. That's really interesting. No, okay, here's what I want to do. I want to go hair-raising here. And then I'm just going to shove everything. If they put the troll in combat, then I can torch the tower it. Right? No reason to bargain. So now they just take infinite damage. Go to 7. Guess we don't really have them dead next turn. We'd have to find another Pollen-Shield Hare. Because we can play the Lord, and that's 4. We're a little bit short. Okay, it's a reach blocker. But now we can lead with Seek the Beast. So let's lead Seek. Yep, Seek. Okay. So... interesting. Is that lethal? So only one of the Pollen-Shield Hares I can cast on Hair Raising. So if what happens if I pump a token and play a Lord? The Swiftspear is 3. They just block the token and take 5, go to 2. What if I pump the Swiftspear and play a Lord? No, I don't want the Cav to die, I think, because that means they get back Storm. So pump Thopter, play Lord, send everything. Swiftspear is 3, the token is 4, and then the other token is 2. They block the 4, take 5, go to 2, and then the Cav doesn't die, which is pretty massive. So let's go play Lord. Hair raising a token. And then shove everything. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That was bad. We don't want the Cav to die. I needed to play this first. I don't know why I listened to chat. The whole point of doing this was so that the Cav didn't die. I wanted it to be a 5/5. That was the point of this. It's fine. I mean, it's not really fine, but it's fine. Yeah, the whole point was they're forced to eat the 5/5. The Cav doesn't die, they go to 2, and then they don't get a Cav trigger, right? I don't know, maybe this is, like, slightly better, but now they just get Storm back, right? Do I know when WoE draft and sealed leagues are enabled? I don't. I would recommend following Magic Online Twitter will probably tell you once they've reopen them. But I heard they were having issues. Get back Storm. Okay. Alright. Don't kill me, please. I'm gonna go take a piss while they're killing me or they're not killing me. I'll be right back, chap. We didn't die. Chat, we didn't die. Let's go. Filigree's Silex, huh? If they just did to any spell, I feel like I'm slow rolling them. What am I missing? I'm not missing anything. Cool. Did they concede right, or did they like pass the turn right when I left or something? Because I feel like I'm slow rolling them. Hop into the stream and see mono green on the opposing side. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Hey, we beat green in the last match, so. Last time we played against green, we boarded in just these. I think that makes sense. Do some very light sideboarding. A secret CEO. Not so secret anymore. Thanks for leaking. This hand is amazing. Oh boy, this hand's good. Okay, chat, what have we learned so far? Resting Druid, bad. Pollen-Shield, Hare, good. I think those are my takeaways. I think I'd rather save Chained. Questing Druid's been kind of mid, but Hare has been ridiculous. That card is sicko mode. It's so good. Chat was also suggesting we tried the mouse. I forget the name of it. The new one-drop mouse guy. That could be okay, too. Okay, resolve. Okay, not great. Awkward. Am I just dealing 2 to Kiora? No, I actually think it's better to play the Swiftspear here. Yeah, play the Swiftspear, send 3 at Kiora. And we could just go ham next turn with these two. Yeah, Cheeky House Mouse, that's the one. I think that's a good chat suggestion. I like that. Okay, that's fine. Green floating. Okay, can we kill them? We've got to be close, right? So I think we go Swiftspear first. Then we go green. Air raising on the Swiftspear. They are very close to dead. Let me go Chained here. Kill that. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I sack token to bargain, yeah, I think it's worth it. Sack token to bargain, because we get the token back off of the Pia. Bottom that, and then however much this is. I think I missed 1 damage, right? Because I think I could have played the Torch the Tower before playing the Hair Raising. I think I missed 1 damage there. I don't think it matters, but that was a really good turn. that was a turn, all right. Polukranos Reborn. That is not sufficient. Okay. All right. Snuggle Butters, thank you for the 2 months. All right, Pollen-Shield Hare is cracked. This card is absurd. So thumbs down on Questing Druid, big thumbs up on Pollen-Shield Hare. This hand's good. Keep this. How do I find new cards on release day? So go to the store. There's a little thing called the Deck Brewers. I think it's called Deck Brewers Pass or Kit or something. You purchase that for $20, and then you have access to every single card on Magic Online for a week. What does Druid become? Just more Wren's Resolves and Reckless Impulses. Taimu says Joel. Can we get a Joel spam going? Chat, can we get a nice little Joel spam going? Any chance of Pio Prowess? If you guys want to look at every single deck that I have built with the new cards, ! Decks. I posted them all to Moxfield last night. You can see every single one of them. Okay. Hare's less good, but you don't have a creature in play. You want it to be a surprise? Well, there you go. You don't have to go to the page if you don't want to. I'm not making you. I would never do that. Well, it's awkward because if I don't cast this, I lose it. So I guess I'll cast it. Sucks that I can't. I don't have any targets for hair raising, but it's okay. Too deep. You don't want cards like that, I don't think. A little too deep. I don't think the Enchantress cards are really that playable in Pioneer, mostly just because the ones that draw cards are way too expensive. Yeah, they're playing like Ascendancy combo. I think it's actually better to do this end of turn because of exactly Showdown. And I'm going to play around Spellbeers. God, this card's so weird. Because I could have also just, like, played it main phase and then cast it, but if I play it main phase, I don't want to cast this, I want to cast the cards that I hit off of it, you know? This card's just not that good, is the conclusion that I've come to. Not a big fan of it. It's been so awkward, it's just, like, it fucks with your draws so much. Okay, those aren't bad. End of your next turn? No, it's until your next end step. So it's worded differently than Impulse. Chains aren't really doing anything. Well, I guess we're just gonna go Questing Druid, and then play these both for creatures. Counter here. Yeah, I do have a Convoke deck with the bunny. The Bunnicorn. I almost want to try Hare in the Convoke deck. That could be good too. This card's been so impressive. Would the Hare alone be worth playing the third color? Yes. This card is crazy good. This one, not so much. This card's kind of cheeks, but really impressed with this one. Green White Convoke? Yeah, because you lose Lethal Demolition. You can't play Convoke without that card. Jeskai Ascendancy. Am I dead? Dedge? Yeah, you would lose Bushwhacker too. You'd have to be Boros Splash the Hare, which is honestly probably fine. I don't think it's that bad. You could do it. What if I banned you, Ari? How's that? What if I just did that? You guys don't realize you don't have to cast the green half of this for it to be a good card. It's just a 2-mana 2/2 Lord. Well, I mean, not much of a Lord here, but you know what I mean. Hear me out. What if instead of banning Ari, you showed feet on stream? No. Or I could not do that. If you want to cast the Adventure side, splashing it's not that hard. Right, yeah. If you're only splashing exactly this, I think that's the conclusion I've come to, is this card's not good, this card is excellent. Questing Druid, bad card. Wikifeed a website? I'm not going to Google it, because, you know, I don't want to get banned, but... A modern league with game objects? How about a Pioneer league with game objects? Pioneer food gamers? Hey, that's a good card. Chat, we found a good card. We did it. We found the one good card in our deck. PogChamp. Oh, boy, that's, They're definitely dead next turn. Unfortunately, they're not dead this turn. Yeah, I posted it. It should be on the Moxfield seed, Nana, if you just search on the page. I posted all of the Pioneer decks last night. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna kill their token. Right, play Soul-Scar. I should probably try to kill the Saheeli. It seems ill-advised to let them have that for another turn. So this is 6. This is 5. So 5 at Saheeli, 6 at you. And kill me. I don't know. We're going to play Teamer Adventures after this with Baluna. Baluna Grand Squall. Rude. It's a deck of magic cards. What, the food deck? I'm excited for it. I think that one has a lot of potential. I think the Goose Mother is kind of a crazy card. People are sleeping on it. This is the first deck. I've just spent a little bit too much time on it, tweaking and stuff, but I kind of wanted to only spend an hour with each deck, but so we're kind of already at more than double that. But again, I just saw so much potential in this card that I wanted to keep trying it, and thankfully we did. We're 3-0 in this league. You had 2 in your pre-release deck? My god. Yeah, I'm running the all-access. It's so worth it. If you just, like, you just jam a bunch of games with the new cards. I think it's a really good deal. Chooses Consider. I mean, they are extremely dead. Restless Spire. Alright, we can go to the next one. We can go to the next one. The question is, how much showboating do I want to do? I guess not that much. I guess not that much. Alright, cool. Oh, man. I wonder if the All Access Pass is making meta traders a little nervous. Well, the thing is, McNamara, it's only for a week. So, maybe Mana Traders loses a little bit of business for this week, but, once the pass is gone, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? Where you get people in, and they're playing with all these new sweet decks for a week, and they get attached to decks, and then the All Access Pass ends, and people are like, oh, well, how am I going to keep playing these cards? Boom, Mana Traders. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think they'll ever have a permanent All Access Pass. That will never be a thing. Because they understand that, if they did that, it would just tank the economy. And if you tank the economy, then Magic Online just dies. So they know they can't do that. But it is kind of an interesting line to balance. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Mana Traders usually doesn't have the new cards for at least a couple of days. What am I boarding against? Jeskai Ascendancy combo? I actually don't know. Could be Invasion. Are they an Emery deck? We can kind of assume they are. They played the, what's the one made out Red Artifacts? The one with Unearth. They played that card. Probably a Moxamber Emery deck. Yeah, the desk, research desk. I was thinking about Rending Volley. I'm gonna trim a Druid and a Drum on the draw. I just don't know if I want these volleys. I don't want to cut too many Druids. Just casting Druid in this matchup doesn't sound that bad. Could trim a Showdown, maybe. No, let's just do one volley. Just some weird sideboarding, but I want them to show me more of their deck first. Invasion does seem good against Saheeli. Not good enough to keep this hand. Okay, this is better. I feel like the Drum does nothing in this hand. They should be. I opened an Eldraine card in the chest earlier, so I believe they are in chests. Unless they were bugged, but I did open one earlier. I also opened a Comet, which I have to imagine is going to be worth a lot of tickets. Does GoBot have prices for Comet yet? Oh, they're not that expensive. They're actually, really cheap. 6 tickets. Playing Pia here is kind of sus if they have a portable hole. I think I Impulse here. It's worse if I hit exactly Showdown. Actually not the worst, because now if they play a creature, I can go Pia, Sacred Foundry, Chained. WoE live at MTGO or only Arena. Well, considering I have a Wilds of Eldraine card in my hand, I would hope that it's live on Magic Online. Unless I'm cheating. Yeah, I guess we just go Pia Tapland. I could go Stomping Ground, Hair Raising, just to get it into exile. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't get a ton of value out of it, but it is 2 damage. Then I want to get the token in play because I want to play the Hare next turn. Yeah, cheating confirmed. You got me, Chad. I'm sorry. Please don't tell Daybreak. I don't want to get banned. Rouge. Chad, please don't report me to the IRS. We are popping the research desk. Okay. I can't tell if they're an actual combo deck or if they're just playing Ascendancy for value. I can play the Swiftspear next turn. Let's just play the Hare. Need to find some more spells. Preferably a Showdown of the Skalds. Fuck you. Philagi. Target acquired. Treasure Cruise to hand. That's kind of cool. Philagi Mill Treasure Cruise. Desk Ascendancy seems like a non-bow. Why does it seem like a non-bow? Beseech Doom. Doom Foretold. These Spiteful Hexmages look kind of out of place. I get it that you can sacrifice the roll token, but you're not a beatdown deck. So, even in the perfect scenario where you have a 1-mana 3/2, these type of decks don't really want 1-mana 3/2s. I mean, I do like Beseech plus Doom Foretold Demonic Pact. I think I'd play more Pacts, honestly. I think we can just go all in on Pacts plus Beseech. Alright, I drew the card I needed to draw. So... I'm not killing this, right? Yeah, there's no shot I'm killing that. Need to play my land first. There's like a chance that I give them a target for Retraction Helix now, because I didn't kill the stupid Phalagi. But I just, like, I can't not play the Showdown here. If they have Helix plus thing, I'm whatever. Oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. Oh, shit, that's hot. Hey, yo. Are they cooking? Damn. That's hot. Touche, Taimu, touche. Touche. Alright, game 3. We've seen a little bit more of their deck. The Spire is blue and red, correct? So I should be able to volley it. I don't know if that's worth it. How many mono green decks faced so far today? I think 3. Yeah, I think it's 3. Cut the drums. I'm gonna bring in a little bit more interaction. We'll play one drum actually. I don't think I want Tormod's Crypt. Like, kind of keeps them off of a treasure cruise, but is that even good? You don't like Chain of the Rocks? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I mean, we haven't seen an Emery, but we kind of have to assume they're an Emery gamer. Like, why would you play this deck and not Emery? It just seems like the perfect Emery deck, right? I will keep this. Put back land, I think. I think that's right. Sounds good. But even if they have Emery, maybe we shouldn't have all 4 chains. Just like that's a card that has to be in their deck. Spia. Could have maybe cast the Hare there. Maybe that was worth it. Or the Hare raising. I was thinking about saving it, but why am I saving it? Yeah, that was bad. I should have just played this. Like, what's the point of saving it? Alright, target acquired. So the question here is, do I want to play the volley end of turn? So then I can go Hare raising into Hare and use all my mana? I think so. I think that's worth it. Play all on my turn? Well, I only have 3 mana. You know. So I can't really play all 3 on my turn. I need 4 mana. Right. So they go to 10. That was a good draw, by the way. Exceptional draw step if we can find a land. Okay. So I actually got mega punished for not casting the Hare raising. Because then I could have went... That last turn, I could have just went... Oh, they didn't find a land. That's good. But that last turn on turn 3, I could have went... land 3 into volley plus the Hare. So I did miss out on 2 damage the way that I played it by not casting this on turn 2. Okay, they found a land. They have Helix in hand. What the fuck? They haven't seen that yet. That's really frustrating. Because we haven't seen that the entire match. I mean, I guess that's a card that I like could have assumed was in their deck, but it's the first time we've seen it. The good news is they don't have a creature in play, so they can't really cook with the Ascendancy. We should find a land and we're totally fine. Just any land and we probably win. They discarded Helix? Wow, okay. Well, they're looting here. I don't know. They haven't played a land yet. I guess they could. Maybe they're trying to find Wrestlespire, so they can play that as their land for the turn. Just need a land. Yeah, I guess they're trying to dig for Spire, which makes sense. Isn't Deckenstone better versus the tokens? Yeah, it's less mana efficient though. That's why I like Chained. I like being as mana efficient as possible. Chain. Hold up. Let him cook. Discarding Justice Strike. Kind of surprised they even have this card in against me. It doesn't kill any of the prowess creatures, and it doesn't kill Pia. They're really digging for that Wrestlespire. Here's the Emery. Okay, they didn't find it, and we drew a land. That's very good. Probably best case scenario. Alright, well, we can probably kill them next turn. Question is, will I get a turn? That is the question. I mean, I think without a creature in play, it's going to be hard for them to kill me this turn, right? Unless they can somehow give it haste. Give us the GGs. Chat, we got there. Let's go. Trophy prediction. Oh, sounds good. Hey, at least we're going to get one YouTube video out of it, all right? Have Gloom put this up immediately. Thanks, Obama has been called. Yeah, chat, get those dits. Let's get a wall of dits. Field of Ruin. B1C, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Pia? More like Moto P itself. I like that. What do I do here? I kind of want to play Drum and just not deal the damage this turn. Yeah, let's go Drum into Reckless Impulse. Missing out on damage, but getting the Drum into play is pretty important, because then I have access to more mana next turn. Also, another important thing about Torch in control matchups, this can hit Planeswalkers. Alright, fine, go. Okay. So I can play my land first to play around a second Make Disappear, but then I can't play a land off of Impulse. I think that's fine. I really just want to resolve this. Honestly, I maybe was supposed to play Druid first. No, because that's bad against Make Disappear. Now we can just play Druid. I think this is fine. We can try to get cooking next turn. This is like the one spot where Druid's not bad, is when you hit it off of this, you just cast it, and then like it's just another prowess creature. But even then, it's a 2-mana prowess creature, which is not really where you want to be. Alright, fine. What's up, Mikey? You can cast the Adventure from Exile. You can cast either half from Exile, yeah. Narset. Revealing March. They're not going to pitch a card for March. Okay. Well, I think here we're going to go Seek the Beast. I would like to try and kill the Narset this turn, I think. That's the unfortunate part about Seek the Beast, is we can't play this next turn. But we can just go Swiftspear, play tap land, kill Narset. It's not ideal, because we're going to lose the Showdown next turn. This is why I hate this card. Does Restless Bivouac come up at all? I think I cut it, because we ended up cutting a land when we added drums. I didn't change the deck list, but I should change the Mox Field. I just didn't get around to it. I'll do that real quick while we have a second. Edit. Okay, what did we change? So we cut the Bivouac. And we cut, what else did we cut? We cut the winning announcements. And we added 3 Springleaf Drum. And then we added the 3rd Wrenn's Resolve, right? I think that's what we did. Yeah, the deck list should be updated now. 3 Impulse, 2 Resolve, 4 Torch, 3 Drum. Yep, should be updated now. Okay, they didn't Wrath me. This is obviously the problem with the control matchup. We kind of just have to shove, right? So we can go Druid, then Swiftspear, and then just send everything. Druid first to get a counter on it. Because I feel like if they had Wrath, they might have used it last turn. The new whale guy. I don't know what the new whale guy is. I could also, like, I don't know, torch the tower of my own questing druid just to get prowess triggers. It gets the counter, it would get a counter and become a 3/3 and then take 2 damage. Okay, March the Soul-Scar. I guess I could have torched the Soul-Scar in response. Yeah, this would be a spot where I'd rather have Play with Fire for sure. I think we just pass priority. Just take 2. You think Monstrous Rage will be good in Boros Heroic? Probably, yeah. I like that card a lot. Horned Lock Whale. 4 blue. Oh, that thing. Yeah, that card's nice. I like that card. Okay, it's very uptick. I mean, I guess we're triple torching, right? I don't want to sack anything. Well, hold on. I could sack Drum It's weird, though. I don't have... So my mana situation's weird. What I wanted to be able to do was go Torch, Torch, sack Drum, and pick up Jegantha. But in order to do that, I have to tap one of my creatures with the Drum, right? So maybe I just don't bother picking up Jegantha this turn and just go triple Torch. I think that's better. It's also more damage. I'm just trying to get them dead. Notably, they don't have Absorb up this turn. So that's very good for us. I don't know why I'm doing this main phase, but I am. Maybe so we can F6. Oh no, you know what the reason I'm doing it main phase is? If they counter one of the torches, I need to send a creature at Teferi. That's why I'm doing it main phase. If I combat first, I send everything at them, and they counter the third torch, then I don't get to kill Teferi. So that's kind of why I'm doing this main phase. Alright, I mean, attack you for 13. It's a lot of damage. Maybe they have a second march here. Or that. That's fine. Get a clue out of it. They have 2 cards in hand. This game's, like, definitely winnable. If they failed me, I get a mountain to cast Chained. Just for prowess triggers. Alright, 1, 2. Let's see if we can find here. That's not bad. It's definitely a Jegantha turn. Shark Typhoon. That's unfortunate. I was playing around Emperor. But now, in order for me to kill the Shark token, I have to sack the Drum. Which is just not worth it, because I can chain the Shark token next turn, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna pick up Jegantha this turn. We can chain next turn. Yeah, I opened a combat earlier today, Mikey. Your turn. A Tarkus command. I want to keep the green splash to a bare minimum, but the mana's been a little sketchy today. So I think just splashing for Hare is good, but I don't want to play any other green cards. Am I rich yet? They're not even that expensive. They're like 8 tickets. You can just go buy them right now. They're super cheap. Alright, Chain of the Rocks. Yep, rocks. Yep, rocks. Do you have another Shark Typhoon? I'm not playing around it. Whatever, even if they do, I can just... Oh, man, I should have played Soul-Scar first. Yeah, if I had played Soul-Scar first, I could have shrunk their Shark token. Okay, I'm an idiot. Yeah, this was bad. Damn it, all I had to do was play the Shark token first. Oh, I could have also bargained to Scry. That would have been good. Yeah, I'm just throwing. We should have a Swiftspear in play. Alright, well, we were probably dead anyways. Turns out it didn't matter. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, blue-eye control. Let's bring in Wedding Announcement, Invasion of Gobakhan. I think we want to cut some number of torches. We could keep in a couple. Definitely want the Reidanes. Keep in 2 torches, I guess. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Torch is still fine because it kills Planeswalkers, or you can target Planeswalkers with it. Did they say how long the emergency downtime was going to last? The tournament entry is suspended, and any incomplete tournaments after downtime will be mass reimbursed. Play will be suspended at 1:30. Trading in store will be suspended at 2:45. They didn't say how long it's going to last. More info shortly. Got it, okay. Well, that really sucks. There goes today's stream, I guess. 07s. Chat, 07s for today's stream. Small indie company. Yeah. 07. Hey, at least we got 1 league out of it, you know? Only 1 league, right? Arena during downtime. I don't have any cards in Arena. I don't have any of the new cards. Honestly, it's probably for the better, because I wanted to do some fantasy research before our draft tonight, because I've basically done no research this season. Yeah, let's go Wrenn's Resolve. Hitting a second torch there is kind of tilting. Honestly, I kind of just want to play Questing Druid and not the Seek the Beast part of it, because I'm probably going to brick on it. Well, that's bad logic, right? Because either way, I'm losing the Questing Beast. Well, no, I guess the logic would be I want this in play for next turn to be able to attack with. And I can only hit 1-drops off it anyway. Anyways, let's just cast this. Okay, your turn. You only need one card for Arena. And what card would that be? I think we Reidane here. Alright, didn't think we'd get this far. Go. Could have maybe played the Pollen-Shield Hare there, because they can't Wrath me anyways. That could have been good. Can you elaborate why Druid is bad? The templating on the draw spell, it says until your next end step versus until the end of your next turn. So you only get these for one turn if you do it main phase. Example, if you Seek the Beast into a Showdown, you can't cast it. Whereas if you Impulse into Showdown, you can cast it next turn. That's why it's different. That's why I think it's worse. Let's go to combat. Attack for 2. I'm definitely going to play Wedding Announcement. I might just go see if this resolves. Might just pick up Jegantha this turn. Yeah, let's just pick up Jegantha. I don't... It is kind of nice to play the Pollen-Shield here, because I'm going to get a token off the announcement. So it'll get pumped next turn. Yeah, okay, I'll just cast this. It's fine. You hit Druid from Impulse, you can cast it end step to have spells next turn. If I was planning on casting this, by the way, I should have made face for Hair Raising. I just missed a point of damage. I was thinking about picking up Jegantha, but I changed my mind. March. Okay. Your turn. Well, they can't Wrath anyways. I have a Reidane in play. They can't Wrath me this turn. Nice mana base, by the way. Beach, Beach, Hall, Hall, Fortress. Lovely mana base. So now I think I hold the Pia because they can Wrath next turn. So we just don't play the Pia. And tap the Reidane. Why? If I tap the Reidane, they can just go land Emperor. I'm not going to tap the Reidane. You're rooting for blue-white opponent? Yeah, that's why I'm going to ban you. That's interesting. We could probably just attack first and see what they have. Yeah, let's just go to combat first. If they like Emperor make a token, we can just kill the token. I just took it? Thoughts on just playing Jegantha? I didn't do it. There we go. They didn't counter it. I mean, they could have had a Wrath and just wanted to sandbag it. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Yeah, they wanted me to play the Jegantha first. But now we get to Pia. That's an interesting draw, too. So they have 4 cards in hand. So now I guess we go Seek the Beast first. Yeah, Seek the Beast first. See what we hit. Landed an Impulse. That's, like, kind of perfect. The Stone Cold Nuts. Because now I could just go Impulse and tap the Pia. Or I can actually just Impulse without tapping Pia, right? Just do it this way. Okay. Another Pia for next turn. I mean, I might as well Hair Raising, right? This is bad if they have March. It's pretty fucking good if they don't have March. Now that I'm watching live and not in 2x speed. Asking for a friend, can you watch a Twitch stream in 2x speed? Ah, the tank March. Alright, okay, I'm with you. We did have to tank on that one, though. We had to make sure that we wanted to 2-for-1 us first. A very complicated play. You know, typical blue-white players. It's fine, I understand. They just want to feel smart. They want to tank on everything. You have to feel something, okay? It's just every blue-white player ever. Tank, blow you out. How is Torch the Tower? It's been pretty good. Not great in this matchup, but it's been good overall. It's okay, chat. They're a blue-white player. They get a pass. Field of Ruin. Not really sure why they're doing this. But okay. I'll take it. Super nice they have a way to interact with 3 toughness. Yeah, I mean, these decks were playing Fiery Impulse before, but this is just a much better card than Fiery Impulse. They're cutting me off green when I have a Springleaf Drum in play. I don't... What's the point of this? They have a March for Drum or something? I don't get what's happening. I'll play a land, and I'll make a token. I'll play a Pia and make a token? Because I'm going to lose the Pia anyways. Oh, I should have played the Druid first. Small mistake. Yeah, I should have played the Druid first, my bad. Keep this one. What if I just didn't play the Druid? No, it's free, right? Because I'm tapping a token anyways. So play Druid, get a token, and we just shove with everything. Yeah, so I missed one counter on the Druid. No reason to play the Soul-Scar pre-combat. Okay, this doesn't work the way you think it does. I'm just gonna play it in my combat main phase again and get my shit haste. I think I saved the Soul-Scar Mage. I have 2 cards in hand. Whatever. We're not beating a Wrath anyways. Like, holding a Soul-Scar doesn't... Or we're never beating a Wrath even if I hold the Soul-Scar. So, we're just going to assume they don't have it. Because we can't beat it anyways. God, they're playing, like, really slow and they snapped off the Verdict. I'm getting some kind of sussy vibes. A little bit of sussy vibes. Nothing I can do about it now, but... Just a little bit of sussy vibes. I had a feeling, I didn't want to say anything, because chat always, like, hates when I say stuff like that, but, like, they're playing absurdly slow, they snap off the Verdict, they're snapping off this Hall Attack. Like, you can try to make it less obvious, you know? But, we're here now, it is what it is. I didn't want to say anything, but, I mean... They could be duo queuing. Nah, you can tell. There's a difference. There's a big difference, you can tell. With how long that I've been playing and streaming this game, I know the difference. Like, it's just like it's a gut feeling kind of thing. Okay, I'm just gonna cast this, I guess. 4 damage. Well, it's not even, because I have to tap the Swiftspear to cast the Hare. I guess I'll play around a removal spell. Double Q is a lot fast and be gone for a minute or 2. Yeah, this is not double queuing. I know the difference. Ellie1992, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. In the perfect time. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty convinced that I got sniped there for the, which, you know, playing for the 5-0 kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Maybe they were a believer.